How's it going, everybody? It's Pride here, back again with another Fashion Souls video. Haven't done one in quite a while. I did say that if we got a bunch of likes and you guys showed me that you wanted this to become like a weekly series, I would do it, but I just haven't had the time to actually record this video because it does take a while. It does take a little bit more commitment beforehand to pick out a little group of Fashion Souls that I think you guys would like, especially among the hundreds of comments that were left, especially in the previous episode. Which, thank you so much for all the comments and all the likes on that video. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna try to have this be a weekly series, but if you guys remember the last episode, I did say this episode was gonna be related to the DLC. I said the minimums to be in the episode was gonna be, I think, 2 DLC items, so 2 DLC pieces of armor. So it's a DLC special, you know, months after the DLC came out. I should have maybe done this a couple weeks ago, but yeah, I'm not very smart. Either way, we're going to go ahead and start things off with a Bloodborne fashion in Dark Souls 3. This one comes to us from Trusty Patches, and he suggested the Silver Mask, Wilhelm's Armor, Lorian's Gauntlets, and Wilhelm's Leggings, and it comes out looking like this. Now, I love the bottom half. I think the bottom half looks fantastic for kind of like a Bloodborne fashion. Same goes for the helmet, to be honest. I don't know why I didn't include that in there. Surprisingly, there's not many helmets that you would be able to actually be like, oh, okay, I guess I can see myself using something like this in Bloodborne, like something like this. But the top half is perfect. Like Wilhelm's armor is pretty, you know, clothy, kind of like you would see in Bloodborne. And for the weapons to go along with it, he didn't really suggest any, but I thought I would go ahead and use the Arbalest on the left hand and the Bloodlust on the right. Kind of like the Chikage, except not as cool, but a bit edgier. Pun intended, considering look at all those fucking spikes. And that's gonna go in me. And soon it'll go into whoever I get matched up with. And of course, if you guys have any Fashion Soul suggestion, we're not gonna have any special parameters or requirements for the next episode. So feel free to leave any of your own specific Fashion Souls. I will say, there's no real limit on how many you can comment. But I will say that like 1 or 2 should be like the max, because if I see like 5 different fashions from one comment, yeah, I kind of just scroll past those. And it's not to be mean, but there are a bunch. There could be anywhere from 200 to 400 individual comments of Fashion Souls. So, just thought I'd say that on our first game. Let's hope we win. Alright, well, kind of shot a couple bolts off. Kuro, 519. What was the main weapon? Artorias' sword. So I'm going for that parry. You know what? I did forget. I forgot to fucking buff myself, dude. Fuck it. Let's do it now. I deserve that. I deserve it. I forgot before, so I might as well do it now. Die! There we go. Fuck, he was heading for the hedges, dude. Did you see that jump? He was about to jump right over that pillar. He would have cleared it easy. The whole point of this weapon was to make it look like the Chikage because of the like aura and like the blood on it. And that's the first thing that I forgot about. God damn it. Either way, luckily we did remember halfway through. Thank you, Trusty Patches. And we move on. Hello. Up next we have Mr. Lynx. And he suggested the Fallen Knight helmet, Follower armor, Havel's gauntlets, and the Follower boots, along with the Profane greatsword. So this is one of the few times that I have seen this helmet be suggested, because it doesn't go with much and I feel like not a lot of people use it anymore. And I think it's because of one funny reason that Peeve actually made me realize. I think it was in a video that he said that the face hole kind of looks like a derpy mouth. And it does. And I agree, and after you see it, you won't be able to unsee it. And obviously the Profane greatsword is fucking awesome. Always enjoy using it, so thank you, Mr. Lynx. Let's go ahead and try it out. Alright, Mr. Lynx, I want to do you proud. But remember, if I lose, you owe me money. That's the rule here. Ooh, God. No, not the kick. Not the kick. I know you didn't want to kick there. Dude, I'm sorry. But that always happens to me too. And look at the derp little eyes and derp little face. I fucking told you, dude. You're never going to be able to unsee that. Up next, Tony Stone suggested the Build Mask, Wilhelm's Armor, Follower Gloves, and the Nameless Knight Leggings. It's something that I actually really like when you pass by really fast, because if you pass by just fast and don't really look at him, he looks cool. But then if you kind of stare at his nerd pants, you realize that he has some fucking knee pads so that he doesn't get hurt when he trips, and a bunch of different tassels all over his pants. And I don't know why that made me laugh, because it looks normal if you just kind of glance at him. Ooh, that's a fucking cool guy, dude. That guy's cool. Are those knee pads for when you write your skates? But he also suggested the crow quills as the weapon to use. So let's go ahead and use the crow quills along with his fashion souls. And I should be good. I should have a little bit of extra armor for this specific fashion, because if I trip, those knee pads should be able to save me. Tony Hawk wears knee pads, and he's the coolest person of all. Alright, what do you have? What the? Oh, okay, I was about to say, are you using the same weapon that I'm using? Wasn't even close. He just went all out, dude. God damn, that damage for the counter hit. You see the knives all over him. No! Is that the regular old hand axe? Pretty sure that is the regular old hand axe. It's actually been a weapon that is not fucking bad. The weapon is not bad at all. Oh, come on. He was able to cut me. I went with the little poke instead of the big boy lunge. Motherfucker. Come on, D-Heady. Come on, D-Heady. Which way you going? Can't even hit him. I'll hit you with these knives then. I got a bunch spare on my pocket too. Couldn't really fit them all on my glove here, so had to put a couple of them in my pocket. What the fuck, dude? How did I not hit him that first time, though? God damn it, D-Heady. Playing against somebody who's not aggressive with this weapon is hard. I don't know why. He has like bursts of aggressiveness. Oh my god, that happened twice! 2 times that happened where we both ran by each other. My weapon didn't even come close to fucking hitting him, and he hit me perfectly. He hit me around back, but the hit was so perfect that it actually slashed me from the front. Well, Tony, you owe me money, man. You owe me money, Tony. But like I said, I do want to win with these, and I'm going to try again. I feel like buffing my weapon with the purple stuff would make me look a little bit edgier. Where's it at? There we go. Got a guy with a fucking Fiesta hat. Ooh, and he's walking towards us. He's a fucking mage, though. Ha! Didn't work. Oh my god, dude. I was about to say, you didn't fucking make it obvious or whatever, but then it still fucking hit me, dude. What the fuck? He's got a... Why do you have that on you? I was actually in the ice and it did nothing. What is the point of that? Okay, only alive. Come on. Almost got me. I knew that he was gonna fucking do that. Oh, it's because he's got a weapon on his side. I see. Come on, dude. So now he's going full weapon. He said, I ain't doing no parry tool. Fuck that shit. Alright, is he gonna make it super obvious again? He is. Oh, what the fuck was that damage? What the fuck just happened? Did God himself strike me down? What hit me that took that much away? Can someone tell me? God damn it, the mage. Yes! Come on, where's that parry at? There you go. Finally took out his weapon. God, seriously though, what the fuck hit me that took that? Does that stupid line of crystal meth actually take that much health away? I've never been hit by it, and I don't think anybody in the world has ever been hit by that shit. If I had a slower weapon, I would have never fucking caught that guy. Anyways, thank you, Tony, and now we move on. Up next, we have Niwi Noe. That is an actual YouTube channel's name. Sir, do you need help? He suggested the Black Iron Helmet, Millwood Knight Armor, Follower Gloves, and the Fallen Knight Trousers. I think it's a pretty cool looking setup. Have yet to use these two things together and they actually fit really well together. He also suggested the Wolf Knight's greatsword, or any greatsword really. He said that they all pretty much look good with this. But I think the Wolf Knight's greatsword should be good. Thank you for your suggestion. Let's try it out. Deep protection. Better protect that deep because I'm going in. Oh, that didn't sound great, but I intended it to not sound fucking great. What do you have, by the way? Is that the Twin Princes? Should have maybe been two-handed to hit him for nice bit of damage. There we go. Good trade. Okay. What the? Did he hit me in the end there, or was that my imagination? Probably my imagination. It's kind of weird that the main attack that he would use is the running attack for the Twin Princes. You'd imagine that it would be at least one of the weapon arts. Primarily the fucking Beam of Destiny, because it's so damn good, but we move on. Next up we have Emilio Jupina. We got the Slave Knight hood, Alva armor, follower gloves, Silver Knight leggings, alongside the Black Knight glaive. I look fucking terrifying. You can barely see my red lips. Fresh lipstick every morning. Thank you, Emilio, for the nightmares and for your fashion souls. But let's go ahead and give it a go. Oh, he's also got a Black Knight weapon, huh? An honorable match between two fellow fucking hell, dude. You swing first? Alright. Now I can be defensive. I must have fucked his stamina bad, dude. If he had like another shield, like a regular shield, I probably wouldn't have been able to fuck. I wanted him to go forward. I wanted to possibly get a backstab. Are you kidding me? What part of the planet were you on that I didn't hit you there? Okay, I didn't even see him put that on. I didn't see him put on the 1 HP love tap shit. I don't know how that jumping attack didn't get him though. The hitboxes are sometimes so precise and sometimes so broken. I don't know which one that was. Either way, good game. Up next, Vladimir Jones suggested the Onion Bros helmet, and that's what he said. Obviously the Katarina helmet, Millwood Knight armor, Wilhelm's gauntlets, and the leggings of thorns. This is this is just a weird setup that I wanted to put in here. Very few people ever suggest a Katarina helmet in my Fashion Souls videos, so I thought I had to use it. One thing that I'm not a huge fan of is the gauntlets, because I always like having long gauntlets. Like I basically like to show no skin, and that is my Fashion Souls. So it looks a little bit weird, but I guess it doesn't look terrible. He didn't really suggest a weapon for it, but I might as well just go ahead and stick with the weapon I already had beforehand, which is the glaive here. So thank you, Vladimir, for your suggestion. Let's go ahead and try it out. By the way, I'm right on the edge. I'm at 69.6. Very few times does it ever get closer than that. Riroy. It's got the fucking Karthus. Alright, what a win. This or the Karthus? I'd say the Karthus. Karthus is still obviously a lot better. But I guess it really depends on fucking Riroy over here. The fuck? Riroy isn't attacking. Oh my god, that was so goddamn close to you. Hyper armor for days. This one has pretty nice hyper armor too. So I like this weapon. There we go. GG. Riroy number 808. Say hello to your brother, who was just the same thing except 807. Well, we went by that one pretty quick because such a fucking great weapon. We move on. It's not great when you see the man under the armor, is it? Up next, we have Icarus Ablaze, and he suggested Ferris's hat, Wilhelm's armor, Herald gloves, and black leather boots, and he called this his cowboy fashion. I don't really know if I would agree with that too much, but I guess having a fucking Dark Souls character look like a cowboy is not going to work out 100% accurately. So I think you did a good job. I don't think he suggested any weapon. I don't know what cowboys use, but I guess sometimes when they're on the farm and they gotta give food to cows, they can use a pitchfork to kill people with. I don't know much about cowboys. Different thing about this cowboy is that he's actually kind of like Jake Gyllenhaal in that movie, where he's kind of I think what was wrong with him again? I don't really remember. He was gay, and my character is very gay like him. So I'm gonna prod this guy to death, and hey, that's my name too. What the fuck? Did that name Perry? I swear I saw him fucking Perry, dude. Oh, okay, so it's a rapier. Obviously, can't parry. There we go. Did I not hit him? What the fuck happened? I swear I hit him, dude. Just like I'm back on the farm. Oh my god, man. This fucking weapon is so great. I do love this freaking weapon. There we go. Good game, D-Heady. And that is the man you were all praising. He's a cowboy. Most of my knowledge of cowboys comes from Woody. I know they have boots. I know sometimes they get snakes in them. I think they're made of plastic. But either way, thank you, Icarus, for your suggestion. And we move on. Up next, we have, what the man, what is your name? Tell him, I'm gonna put the text up on the screen. That is his name. Why do you make me try and say that? I'm not gonna, fuck, it's too advanced. It's too much, it's too internet for me. That's way deep in there. That's deep in the Matrix, dude. He suggested the Slave Knight hood, Slave Knight armor, Black Knight gauntlets, and Wilhelm's leggings. And he called it his Jack of Blades fashion, which I searched up and all I got was a bunch of edgy pictures from a guy from the Fable series, which I've never played myself. And it looks like this, so it could be accurate, possibly. You guys can tell me if you like it, if you played the Fable series. I think I played a little bit of the third one or the second one of those two, but it wasn't great. And he didn't really leave a weapon suggestion. I don't know what this thing uses. It could be a man, it could be a woman, it could be a buffalo. But with an edgy character like him, I thought we'd use an edgy weapon like the Chaos Blade. Alright, Purple Man, get prepared to be chaosed. Dark Cry. He's got a very big weapon. That's a big boy weapon, huh? What the fuck did you just do? Is that power within? Did it work? Just 3 times in. What the shit? Why are you sparkly now? Why is he sparkly now? Is that cocaine? Where are you going? Maybe you can, you know, get down from there. I threw mine first. Okay, my thing just straight up disappeared. Oh my god, that would have been so beautiful. I would have plunged him. That would have been so fucking fitting. Uh-oh. I'm in plunging territory now. Did he try to cuckery me, dude? He just tried to cuckery me. I'll fucking cuck you, dude. God damn this weapon. It's not every day a cuckery stops a fucking katana. Don't worry, I'll find where your wife lives and I'll cuck you. That sounded really rapey. It wasn't. Obviously, she would want it. Anyways, thank you, man with mysterious name, for your Fashion Soul suggestion, but that is going to do it for today's Fashion Souls video. If you enjoyed it, I would really appreciate it if you could leave a like. It always helps me out. And if you get a chance, check out my previous video and subscribe if you're not already subbed. Of course, you can go ahead and leave your own Fashion Souls in the comments. There's not going to be any requirements for the next episode, probably for a while. But like I said, you can also leave a weapon if you want. If you have a specific weapon in mind that looks good with your fashion, then you can feel free to leave that too. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you all later. Peace, everybody.
I've got something in my front pocket for you. Why don't you reach on in my pocket and see what it is? Then grab onto it, it's just for you. Give it a little squeeze and say, how do you do? Something in my front pocket for you. Why don't you reach on in my pocket and see what it is? Then grab onto it, it's just for you.